Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at this beautiful Hamilton chronograph Khaki X-Wing pilot watch. And this is a true pilot watch. This is available at azfinetime.com. Right now it's in stock. And this has a retail price of $16.45. This is the Hamilton H77616133. And before we look at this one, here's a little bit more about Arizona Fine Time. Arizona Fine Time is located in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I'll leave a link to the website in the description. They stock many luxurious and great brands like Maurice Lacroix, Seiko, Seiko Lux, Tutima, Luminox, Laco, Mule Glasuit, and exclusive brands like high-end G-Shock, Accutron, Ball, and many others. Come check us out and you're going to love what you see. Thanks. Okay guys, we're back. Now this is the Hamilton X-Wing in silver and black with the silver panda subdials, and this watch is just simply stunning. I really like this one. You have a sapphire front on here, a sapphire half back, and this one is all done up in brushed architecture with polished buttons, polished crowned, 3 crowns, all screw down, 100 meters of water resistance. And this watch is destro style. That means the control crown for the watch and the chrono pusher buttons are on the left side. So whenever you have a crown that controls the watch setting on the left side, that is a left-hand drive or destro style. Those two interchange freely. So let's look at the measurements on this one. This one's not that small. It is a pilot's watch. Pilot's watch should be a little bit bigger. This is about 44 millimeter case, and the thickness is just about 15.5. Now this is a Hamilton H21 with 60 hours of power reserve, but it is based on a Valjoux 7750 movement. The crown is going to be 7.2, and looks like all the crowns are the exact same size. And then you have a footprint or a wingspan or a lug-to-lug of 50, just about 53. So it's not that short of lug-to-lug. So if you're really slight of wrist, this is going to be a bigger watch. But it is a tool watch, and it is designed actually for pilots. Now, looking at the dial a little closer, you get that jet black dial with the gray subdials for the chronograph, and the running seconds is a black subdial, all laid out with concentric circles, and they're extremely legible. You have applied numerals on here, and you do get lume on the hands and on these little lume pips just outboard of the numbers. Now these two controls, these two crowns control the sliding slide rule bezels. This one controls the inner rehault, and then under the inner rehault there's another slide bezel in red, which is controlled right here at this window up top, and that's for this one. Now that is so you can calculate crosswinds when you are flying. Please don't ask me to do that. I'm not a pilot. I don't know how to do that, but I do know how to start and stop this chronograph. Now it is reverse because this movement has been put in here reverse. So this is the start stop down here at the bottom, and it starts with a crisp plunge, and it's really nice. It's not a column wheel chronograph, but Hamilton did tune this up with some special things. They did a special escapement regulation system on here for accuracy, and it cam operated a chronograph. It still feels pretty good. Now the reset is real nice and precise. Now you do get on this one, which you don't see on a lot of watches these days, you get a date. You get a day and date on here. Beautiful Hamilton khaki printing. Everything on this watch is laid out precisely, and this is just for pilots. You have a great bezel on here that is a part of the slide rule system, and excellently knurled sign crowns. Now, the bracelet is all business-like. satinated brushed bracelet 3-link design, and it's affixed with pins and sleeves. And then you have a twin trigger, fully milled deployant buckle with a really thick flange on this on this uh, on this cap right here. Now this does have a sizing automatic sizing system, and when I mean by automatic, think of a Tudor Pelagos with the spring loaded extension. So it's not your extension where you can set it, but it does, as you can see, it expands and contracts on its own if your wrist swells up on a hot day, or if you have a drastic change in altitude, as a pilot would, and your wrist swells up, gets bigger and smaller. Now on the back, you have some calculations. You have a Hamilton rotor on there, which you can see it's a half window and it is sapphire. And you get that Hamilton movement in there. And let me zoom in on there, and you can see that there is some decoration on that movement. But it is, all in all, a pretty nice package, although it be a bigger one. Now my wrist is 7.25 inches, and I'll put it on my wrist. I'm not going to size this because it is a brand new watch and it's still for sale. That's what it looks like on my wrist, which is 7.25 inches. The lugs do drape down dramatically, so you will get a good fit even if you are slight of wrist. And I can recommend this down to a wrist about 6 inches. Now, looking at that system again, as you can see, it does move in freely in and out, spring loaded. If your wrist gets bigger or smaller depending on the weather, atmospheric conditions. Now this watch is just beautiful. It's easy to read. It is an excellent colorway. It goes with everything with the black and silver. Black and silver is always a winner. And you get that sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, and it's just an all-around great classic watch. Khaki Hamilton X-Wind, and it's on sale right now at ArizonaFineTime.com. Give us a call. It is available now. My name is Biggie. That's the Watch Once Over for today. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. God bless. Thank you.